Okay, I'd probably be lying if I said I wasn't at least a little bit worried about this episode. The Jadoon. Okay, so the background here. I wasn't doing Doctor Who reactions way back when, but I, I was not a huge fan of the first era of the Doctor Who, uh, like what would you call it? Revitalization. So I wasn't like a huge fan of Davies, or not Davies. Sorry, I wasn't a big fan of the first two Doctors or the showrunner. There are a few standout episodes in Tennant, but overall, like, it wasn't my favorite thing. I really got into the show a lot more when Matt Smith came around, and we had like some. I don't want to say there was a lot of awkward stuff early on. I'll just say that. And the Jadoon are one of those things. So it'll be interesting to see something from that far ago come back, but also like this could be bad. I'm just preparing myself for that.
Have a great day.
Oh, don't say that. She's like, I'm gonna have a great day. It's not gonna be a great day. No one's happy when you hand them a pamphlet. Period.
This is me. Try my guided tour.
Guided tours of Gloucester.
Yes, I do. Yeah, well, plenty more where that came from. Tour start at 10, 12.
Oh, mention Harry Potter. Everyone perks up.
You deserve better.
Oh?
You know there's something
Okay.
wrong there.
He's got a dossier on your boyfriend. Also, this is how a coffee shop loses business. You know what I mean? Like, you don't keep going back to a coffee shop if one of the employees is hitting on you and you told them to stop and they don't stop. I don't know if this guy's gonna end up very good then. Yep, those are Jadoon. Whenever I think of the Jadoon, all I can think of is David Tennant speaking their language. It's... Now I wonder, did they remake these costumes? Because that was quite a while ago.
Not looking for anything. Don't lie to us.
She lied so easily.
Master. To explore, and you say you'd be back in an hour, but you never are. You're not looking for him.
The Doctor's sense of timing has always not been
Where do
great.
you go?
Oh, she's really more affected than I thought she was here. Wow.
I might be able to slip us in before anyone gets killed.
You might also crash.
Trigger happy.
They're going all in on this too. Like, I didn't think it would be this many either. Oh, and her boyfriend is the one. So this is bad news for her. Oh, and now they can speak. We don't have to rogo no wo. No, they're gonna blast this little old lady. Nope.
To her.
Wow. Must be the only coffee shop in town.
What are you doing in my kitchen?
What?
Ruth, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Have you seen
Where'd Graham go?
the aliens?
It's really thorough.
It's really thorough. Wow, okay.
What are you talking about? Go where?
Do you trust me, Ruth?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
You need to just do what I say. Just
Yikes.
get some clothes and put them in his...
Nope.
If there's something I need to know.
Liaison Officer Khan. Absolutely correct. 100%. Rule 12. Mass. Give me 10 Earth minutes and we can
Nah.
have this resolved for you.
Because you can't tell. All the Jadoon look the same.
5 minutes.
9. You lost him.
He's not my responsibility. He's always a
Have you lost him? No, you lost him.
Checking.
4 minutes 30.
You can get excited now. You miss me.
What? Captain Jack is back? What?
we met.
He thinks he's the doctor.
Regeneration can change that. Gotta say,
Oh my goodness. I thought it was just the Jadoon, but this is a lot. Okay. I do like Captain Jack. All right. When this makes sense because Chris Chibnall ran Torchwood. So I was wondering if this could be a possibility, but I wouldn't have expected it. I completely expected a throwaway episode here.
loving the. How you been, Doctor?
Yeah.
Attention, because every word I'm
She's like, okay.
Tell us everything.
Who are you?
Any questions? Not that you'll get very far, given the enforcement perimeter they just knocked up. Come on,
He has his
quick,
makeup's
we've
on
got
point
about
this
3
episode.
minutes,
I
probably
just
less.
noticed that.
What are you hiding? You're both completely human.
Wait, what?
A lot of lives here, including
That doesn't mean
yours.
he's not the
If you have
fugitive.
Any idea why the Jadoon are pursuing you?
Humans
you have
exist
to tell
outside
me
Earth.
right now.
I choose this look? Doesn't even have a bar.
What?
Little evasive action.
This is good.
Open these shields to know the future of the universe is at stake.
Not he, she.
This I gotta see.
I knew that would light Jack up. He still has to become the face of Bo later.
Cash flow problems. You're in charge, right?
It's a very flat team structure.
You're the smartest I can see.
Very flat team structure. Yeah,
Use
sure.
the fire exit out the back.
I don't want you using that.
What? They got scooped as well? This is not good. Jack, you're taking the pieces off the board. The doctor needs her pieces.
I promise.
Oh, you, not you. Right?
Dang.
Hope you kept the receipt for the scoop.
Seriously? 3 of you?
He is hitting on everybody.
Oh, hold on to something.
I'm watching it all. It was so noisy. Talk about sledgehammers to crack a nut.
I like this costume.
All clear.
Are they bringing back
Now,
the
you need to tell me
the
everything
watch
you know about
thing?
me.
Like the
How long we been
rewrite
together.
of yourself
And
thing?
What's that metallic box?
It's nothing.
That's a trigger phrase for her.
Identify.
But they already scanned her once. Interesting. Flipping the script here.
There's always a weak spot.
Whoa! She doesn't know what she did. She doesn't know.
You have to get us back there. The doctor
Her
needs
boyfriend
us.
knew, but she doesn't.
Working with some Lauren. He's my favorite.
Ooh. Captain Jack does have a type. Yeah, he does.
Everything. Is she safe?
No.
I don't even know how I did what I just did to them.
They are. It is gonna be the timepiece thing
I
again.
have the decryption for your bio.
Help me.
It is. This is so reminiscent of when Tennant did it to himself, and also when the Master did it to himself when the Master was first introduced in the 2005 series. It's very interesting.
Listen, I don't want to be that person.
I'm
That
afraid
is
You
scary
don't have a choice. Do you have any idea what this
because you've
means?
built a whole nother person.
The light, the glass.
I do.
I like that flashback coming in to the shot,
But it's just a memory. Why am I seeing that now?
but it's a fake memory.
I've thought about that for years.
Maybe not soon. When she needs me,
Oh, they don't even get to meet in this episode.
tell her, Cyberman.
Beware the lone Cyberman.
You don't know what a back through time.
So there's about to be first off an overarching plot, kind of like Bad Wolf, except more direct. There's going to be some time shenanigans. I was coming in this episode thinking it was going to be completely throwaway, but now we're setting up something big, and there's not too many more episodes to do it in this season. So I kind of wonder, there's only 5 more episodes this season, so they don't really have time for like a super long story. So I wonder if they're setting up a multi-season thing here.
Are you testing me?
Yeah, she wants to know how good the memories are.
Don't look at one of those faces.
I've got one of those faces. The doctor always has a face you can trust. It's a little sad how many beautiful abandoned lighthouses there are across both England and the United States. Because a lot of them are very beautiful. And they just serve no purpose anymore. She was seeing that. Doctor's very good at digging. Yep, it is. It's the exact same mechanism. So that does this mean she's a Time Lord, or just somebody else who uses the same sort of thing? No! It's a TARDIS. The Time Lords are back. More characters than just the Doctor and the Master, too.
Confused, right? I broke the glass.
I love...
Come back to me.
Huh. Look at that look.
I'm the Doctor. I'm a traveler in space and time. And
What?
that thing buried down there.
What? This has never... this has only ever happened in specials. And it's never happened in the main story where the Doctor meets their future self before we have even been introduced to them. And the last time this happened was also during the Tennant era, and it was a fake out. So I wonder, are we getting faked out again? Like, is this real? Or is this like another one of those, hey, I'm a potential far future Doctor? Or is this a fake out and she just thinks she's the Doctor? Like, these are more fake memories. But that's a real TARDIS. So, oh, wow. My brain is now spinning then. I'm glad this episode's blown me out of the water. Oh my god. The classic look.
Come on, need you right now.
And her companion got disintegrated.
Hey. And trousers that don't reach.
Wait. She would remember if this was a future version of the Doctor, right? Is this... Are we about to do a huge retcon here? Or is this still a fake out? What's going on here? Multiple timelines?
Believe me, I tried.
Wow. This is like back to second Doctor stuff.
That's why the Sonic didn't
Yes,
pick it
it's the
up,
exact
and Lee
same
was your
thing.
protector.
Well,
Turns out I'm just sorry.
not as sorry as I'm about to be.
I love the fashion of both of them.
Ruth.
I love that waistcoat.
Don't point at
It'll destroy the time streams before you get
It's an
anywhere
abomination.
near Gallifrey.
They always forget about it later.
Gallifrey doesn't exist.
Wow, you shouldn't tell them that.
It's gone. Free of ash and bone.
Also, you can't kill this Doctor because you've already seen the future one exist.
One time.
If this is for real, though, it kind of ruins Matt Smith's regeneration, in my opinion. That was a very, like, touching moment because you thought the Doctor was done, and then the Time Lords had to give him more regenerations. So this is sometime in her past. It has to be... There's really no time for it to be. Like, he was out of regenerations. So it's got to be from, like, some sort of alternate timeline where maybe the early Doctors are different. Interesting. How come she didn't get to regenerate? She was a Time Lord, right? Or she was at least Gallifreyan?
Lord!
Don't.
The Doctor never uses weapons.
I know.
That's not true.
Do not.
Capaldi
come
used
for
some
me
weapons.
Again. Back loop.
They've been parked right next to each
I'll
other
drop you
before,
at the
several
Doctor in
times.
my flat. How's that?
We've rewritten the entire universe once under Matt Smith, so she's from a different timeline.
You got off my ship now.
That has to be.
Doctor, found you.
Dude, I'm shook right now.
Hey, what happened? Where you been? Beware the lone
She's
Cyberman.
like, what?
Do not let cheesy.
But good cheesy.
Good cheesy.
Jack. There with the Daleks.
Oh, I can't wait to meet them then.
Responsible for the death of her last companion, too.
They're always somewhere.
Oh.
You haven't told us about Lee and Ruth.
Bill.
What did you do? Time is swirling around me.
Timey-wimey.
Master, things coming for me.
This episode sets up so
I
much.
feel it.
The woman that saved us and loads of other people.
The doctor's the one who saves people.
You're the doctor. The best person we know.
The
Well,
best
whatever he's
person
doing for you,
we know.
We'll be here,
Graham,
because we're your mates.
So,
this
whether
crew's
you want to go looking
too
for
good.
whatever trouble's coming, or whether you want to wait.
I am like pleasantly surprised. If you go back to the beginning of this video, you will hear me say I was worried about it because of the Jadoon coming back. But that was such, there's so much more that this episode gave us. This could be the most positive I've felt about the Chibnall era in total. Like, I feel like there's like more to look forward to now. There's so much. They're finally giving us that kind of tantalizing stuff that used to happen, you know, during the Smith years, where you'd be like, what's up with that? So the only problem is now we have this expectation, right? So they have to stick the payoff here. And I think if they do, the season could turn out to be really good.